back in 1983, Virgin Music came out with this Wizard Wheeze of putting out double LPs for the hits just going out of the charts, etc. And they were extremely popular. They sold in phenomenal amounts. And they had on the cover, it was called Now That's What I think it was Now That's What I Really Call Music, and it had a little picture of a pig from memory on the back or on the front, and he had sunglasses and headphones on. It reminded me of that LP by Blodwyn Pig from late 60s, early 70s, and that was called A Head Rings Out. Anyway, I decided I'd start getting interested in these. So I went off the idea or got distracted in some way or other. First of all, when they came out just on LP, and then slightly later for all the people that had Walkmans, they did them on tape, on cassette. But they proved very popular. So when it was leading up to the Millennium, it's Victoria Wood that used to call them Millennium, isn't it? The Millennium, that they were going to do a series on the decade of the 80s. So they were available in shops to buy, but at that time I was a member of something called Britannia Music, which was a catalogue club to buy music, and it was, it was quite reasonable, I thought, anyway, for this set. So I bought them month on month. Anyway, here we go. Double CDs, but this is covering the year. It's not covering that specific period, but, like the LPs used it. So here we go. Now That's What I Call Music 1980. Starts with Queen. Another one, Bites the Dust. Finishes with Don McLean, Crying. Actually, I took my father to see Don McLean because my wife couldn't come at the time for some other reason. And I asked him afterwards, after this, Don McLean had this huge hit and whatnot, and it was outside the Odeon in Birmingham. And I said, well, what do you think of that, Dad? He said, oh, it made a change. And the tickets weren't particularly cheap at the time, from memory. 1981 follows the same format. Inside, there's some blurb in each one about the artists. Starts with Queen and David Bowie, Under Pressure. Finishes with Diana Ross and Lionel Richie, Endless Love. The sound is very good on these. I don't know about extended mixes. I don't think there was that one. 1982 starts with Phil Collins, You Can't Hurry Love, and ends with Roxy Music, More Than This. I think there's about 35 tracks on each of these packages, sometimes 36. Now 83 starts with Billy Joel, Uptown Girl. Do you remember the video? And Christy Brinkley as well. Great song. And the final track is The Cure, The Love Cats. I was never really into The Cure. I couldn't understand the music, basically. 1984 starts with Queen, I Want to Break Free. And last track is on disc 2, Kool and the Gang, Joanna. That was a big hit anyway. Now That's What I Call Music 1985 starts. It's funny this, isn't it? Starting with Queen, One Vision. Finishes with Jimmy Nail, Love Don't Live Here Anymore. Wonder what he's doing these days. Now 1986, nice blue colour. Queen, Kind of Magic. Ends with Krista Berg, The Lady in Red. That was a big hit for him, I think here and in Europe. 1987, and U2, Where the Streets Have No Name, great track. And the final track is LL Cool, I Need Love. See, it's the thing with compilation, various artists, not everybody's your cup of tea. Now 1988, Phil Collins, Groovy Kind of Love, and Robin Beck, the last track. He had a real good run, Phil Collins, didn't he, in there? It's a shame he's so poorly now. Now 1989, Phil Collins, Another Day in Paradise, brilliant song. Last Track, second CD, Live in the Box, Room in Your Heart. And then it goes 1990 for the end of the decade. And Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You, the old Prince track. And last track on disc 2, Talk Talk, It's My Life. Loved that song. Great. So there you have it. Wonder if you own any of these discs at all. I haven't played them for quite a while, but you see, the thing is now, because you can stream, you can even pick up the compilations. You can you can play them from Spotify or Amazon or whomever else you may use. So I don't know how big the market is for that, but of course Virgin, that came into Universal and EMI, depending who the tracks were being licensed from. They've done all sorts now, country, now classics, now 80s, now 90s, now noughties, now ironing board songs, and all manner of things to cater for everybody's taste. But you don't even see them in supermarkets now, because they don't sell CDs or DVDs now, or even Blu-rays or games. And the world is changing. People's tastes are changing, and the way we purchase music and film is changing as well. I don't know whether it's for the better, but you can bet your bottom dollar it won't work out cheaper in the end. Okay, thanks for taking the time to watch this. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like or even consider subscribing, and you'll carry on seeing all the things that I've got in my vast collection. Bye for now.